Thanks for tuning in, and welcome back to part 3 of the E30 build. Today we're going to be cleaning up this engine bay, spraying it out. I'm going to try to lop off some of these extra tabs here, all that stuff we don't need anymore. Get the engine bay cleaned up a little bit, shave it up. We got some dry ice. We're going to try to remove this sound deadening tar. I've never tried this method, but I heard it works really well. I'm going to record the whole process for you guys, so if you're curious, you can see how it went for me. But let's get to it. So they say you're supposed to handle this with gloves, obviously. I don't have any, but I'm going to be real careful. I'm going to start by just throwing it down on here. Really, like I said, I've never tried this method. I'm not really sure if you're supposed to just throw it down or just hold the bag on it for a while. But we'll see what happens. And I'll repeat the same thing on the other side. So now we're just going to let it sit for a little bit. And yeah, let it freeze up. Start hammering away at it. Hopefully it just starts breaking right up. So it's been about 10 minutes now. I'm not really sure how long this takes. Not sure if that was long enough. But let's give it a whack, literally. I'm using just a normal hammer. You're supposed to really use a dead blow hammer so you don't dent your floor up. Obviously, I'm not worried about the floor getting dented. It's pretty smoked, so. I still got a little more up there. I just pushed some up there to freeze it a little better. But as you can see, that worked out pretty well. A little better than I thought it was going to. So I will take you over to the other side. And I got this side broken up for the most part. Just up there, obviously it was sliding down. There's a big hole there, so just made a little thing so I could hold up the ice. On the passenger side, I got pretty much all removed. Besides on the tunnel, but now you can really see, exactly what's going on and what's salvageable and what's not. And obviously, most of it is not salvageable. So we're gonna cut a large portion of this out. Once this upper layer is off, we can get a good look at that frame rail. From the underside, there's no rust holes through the frame rail where the lollipop bushings bolt up or anything, so I think it's pretty sturdy for the most part, even on the driver's side. So hopefully I can just kind of rust mold it and send it on its way. But right now I'm going to start kind of mocking up where I'm going to cut out and get most of this panel removed on this side. So let's get to it. I got these panels cut out. Turns out we had a little mouse family living in the frame rail. I'm gonna wait to cut this section out. I just want there to be some structural integrity, so I can wheel the car around and whatnot. I still have to work on that side, but there is a fuel line in the way, so I want to remove that and make sure it's safe to cut. Wouldn't want any fires. This here is gonna be a kind of a tricky cut. It's a couple layers right there, so I'm gonna have to cut from the inside. I'm gonna have to cut the rocker on the outside. I'm gonna get in there good, so you can see it's kind of a bunch of layers in there. Whole wheel well has to come out pretty much. Well, the engine bay's shaved up for the most part, and that's where I'm gonna end this video. I got the rockers cleaned up as well, so I can see where I'm gonna have to make my cuts. I'm gonna try to piece those in. The rear quarter, I'm gonna try to mimic it with the bead roller. Should be in Wednesday, so once I get the bead roller in, I'll be able to make these floor pans for these patches patched in, get it looking good, seal it. Still got a Bondo, and decide on a color for the car. I really don't know. I was thinking red, but I love the original black. Hopefully you guys have some insight. You can let me know what you think. But other than that, I'm super excited. Once I get the floor pans in, I'm gonna get the engine in. I gotta get the mounts still in the oil pan and get it all mocked up, get it wired up, and then yank it back out, paint the car. Probably gonna cage it, get everything set, ready to go. Pull the suspension from the E46, or the E36, pull the brakes from the E46. Let's send it on its way. I appreciate you guys watching and showing interest. Comment, like, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think about the build. Once again, thanks for watching, guys. Catch you later.